Nearly 4 months, the North Carolina Supreme Court race has dragged on, with results still not finalized. After multiple recounts, Riggs leads Griffin by less than 800 votes. But Griffin here has said that more than 60,000 ballots should be thrown out. While the fight has been going on, some are wondering who is footing the recount bill, asking where's the money coming from. Julie Kay, who has been following this from the beginning, and she's getting some answers tonight.
I started looking into legal funds when we got this viewer question. Who was paying the bill for the appeals filed by Griffin? Also, are court cases not being dealt with or sitting idle until these appeals are over? If so, what's the price associated with that? Now, Riggs is currently sitting on the state Supreme Court and has recused herself from anything related to this. In that case, the court would be left with an even number, leaving potential for a tie. However, she is still participating in other cases. In terms of Griffin's appeals, though, the attorneys I spoke with say that's a bit more complicated. The cost of an election, still undecided, is hard to put into words.
Last statewide race in the country that has not been certified.
The cost of the legal battle, even harder to find.
I have to assume this is well into several hundred thousands of dollars.
Anne Webb and Anne Tindall are both attorneys familiar with the case who have questions about where the money is coming from. Both Riggs and Griffin have set up legal funds for donations, but that might not be the whole story.
What we really wish is that there were more regular and transparent reports coming in about all of the funding that is coming to Jefferson Griffin's campaign.
In Griffin's legal fund, one of the donors is on the appeals court hearing this case. Judge Tom Murray donating $5,000 in December. There's no rule against that, but both lawyers say there's questions about if there should be.
Perhaps Judge Murray shouldn't participate in deciding whether his investment in the lawyers arguing before him was a good one.
On Monday, all of the briefs are due for both Riggs and Griffin. Then the appeals court says they'll move forward quickly.
Likely sometime next week.
Riggs's lawyer has filed a motion for Judge Murray to recuse himself, but we might not know which 3 judges are hearing the case until the day it starts, meaning Judge Murray could be one of them.
The Court of Appeals in North Carolina is a bit of a black box.
So while we wait for the case to be heard, they both say the final cost might be more in the time.
What does that do to the public perception of our courts?
And the impact.
Can you maintain the public's faith?
I did reach out to Murray's team to ask if he would be recusing himself, but did not get an answer. Back to you.